All right, guys. So here's another thing we're going to be talking about. We're still on relationships, and it's about stop giving a bunch of men and women access to your spouse, to your children, and especially in the church. Women, it is not about being insecure, but you must be vigilant. It's not that you don't trust your husband. It's not that you don't trust your wife. Man, it's not that you don't trust your wife, but you are the covering. You are the band. You're the things that encircles and tightens and keeps things together. But what is happening is there is a spirit of sexual immorality in a lot of churches. There's also the spirit of entitlement that is in a lot of these churches, where people feel like that you just supposed to and you should, because this person is a man or woman of God and you're doing this for God. No. Stop giving people access to you like that. The church is one of the places that you need to be most careful. You must be most vigilant. Because there's a lot of times that's the place where they're not doing a lot of background checks on folks. People that your youth pastors, people that have access to your little ones. You know, you might have some killers watching your kids, some pedophiles. And it's not, oh, don't get into, God will do. No, you have a responsibility. Some places they do background checks and some they don't. I will hope that for certain auxiliaries that they are doing actual background checks. But a lot of times just in the general area and the general population of the church, there's all different types of people. Some people are going there, yes, because they want to know the Lord and they want to serve the Lord. But there are other people go there because it is ripe. The church is ripe with opportunities. They know that they can get access to your family, to your husband, to your wife, to your kids, just under the guise of being in a ministry and an auxiliary. And a lot of people is just trusting folks. You trusting people to give your wife a ride home, give your husband a ride home, bring your kids home. You send your kids over here to spend the night. Be vigilant and be careful. It is not about being paranoid, but you must be vigilant. You must be sober, because the enemy comes around like a roaring lion, seeking whom he may devour. There's a lot of women that's being made to feel you just got all types of people up in your house or up in your space. You send your husband over here to go put up something, for Sister Sherry and them. Your men, you're not thinking twice. Your wife is somewhere and brother so-and-so is working with her and doing all these things, but you must be vigilant. Yes, a lot of times it can be innocent. No, you're not supposed to sit around just being paranoid. But what I'm saying is use discretion. There are times that people just feel like you just supposed to constantly be down to this, you're constantly at the church, you're constantly here, and you don't have time for one another. The church is one of the easiest way to slip in and creep into people's houses and into their lives. Get in on their children, because people are completely trusting. Anywhere else that you go, when you go to the store or anything, you're normally keeping your children close. You're normally holding your purse. You're not just walking around flashing your money. You're not just have your wallet out in your type of way. You're not just resting your money in your way. You're vigilant with your children. You're vigilant in how you handle things. When you get out your car, depending on where you are, most people lock their cars. You get in your house, you use your key. You don't leave your door unlocked. You use your key. You lock your door. You got your windows and door locked at night. But then you get to church and it's just, it's all good. No one's paying attention. God is here. No, God is there. So Satan, hold on to your families. You have a responsibility. Be vigilant. Again, it's not about paranoia, but you have to take these practical things into consideration, because everybody is not saved. Everybody is not filled with God's Spirit. So you just can't just let your kids loose up in the church. Let your kids go anywhere with anybody. You just over here talking to so-and-so, and brother so-and-so sitting there talking to your teenage daughter or your teenage son, or sister so-and-so is talking to your brother. Watch them women too, because they're the ones a lot of times that your son, your nice teenage son, she wants him to come cut her grass and do all these things. Sometimes that is innocent, but you have to be vigilant in that as well. because the enemy these days are coming, and the biggest thing that he's going for is the family, specifically the head of the household. And the best place to do that, the place that is ripe with opportunity, where you can easily go in and pick off the weak ones, is inside of the churches. So be careful, be vigilant, be prayerful, okay? Protect your family. You cannot be so heavenly minded that you are no earthly good. You cannot say, God, I'm going to give everything to you and you take care of my family. Yes, God says to seek ye first the kingdom of God and everything shall be added. Absolutely, he will add and he will take care of the family. But you are also responsible for seeing to the things and the functions of your household. All right, guys? All right.